Thank you very much. If you don't mind, would you talk about your top three priorities as if you were first district congressman?
Well, I think the first top three priorities, first of all, would be to secure our borders and make sure that we don't grant amnesty to any illegal immigrants. We also got to make sure that the first congressional district continues to get its fair share of funding for our transportation and infrastructure and educational purposes, so that we can make sure that we can continue to recruit business and industry to the first congressional district.
Right. And the nation, the economy right now, what do you think is the role of Congress in improving the economy?
I think actually part of the role could be that Congress could quit passing so many rules and regulations and stipulations, and actually just allow our citizens to enjoy the freedoms that so many have fought and died for. And one of those things, of course, would be to make the Bush tax cuts permanent, to make sure that we're able to keep more money in our pockets and send less to Capitol Hill.
What's your assessment of the overall war on terrorism, and how would you rate its effectiveness so far?
As an individual who had a chance to meet with the men and women in the South Pacific, they've asked for two things: the equipment necessary and the manpower necessary to complete their mission. We need to allow our men and women who serve in our armed forces to make sure that they've got the necessary manpower and equipment, and we need to get politics out of the war and let them do what they know how to do, and that is complete their mission and come home successful.
What do you think is Congress's role in health care costs, and a lot of talk about the large number of uninsured people these days?
Well, health care cost, again, it's a very complicated issue. You've got insurance companies, you've got tort reform, and you've got medical doctors. And I think the best thing we need to do as far as health insurance goes is to allow doctors to be doctors, let them be able to do their practice without fear of what insurance companies may or may not pay, make them be able to do their job without fear of being sued, and make sure that people get the medical care that they need.